Selectmen call this Board of Selectmen to order on November 15th at 7 p.m. Please rise and join me in the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Any public input? Nobody's on Zoom.
Marty is.
Yeah, well, yeah. All right. Correspondence. We have a letter from this Cindy Parkindale that will enter into the minutes. Brian, do you have a copy of that? Acting for Selectmen support. Just let everybody know that there is a town meeting on Thursday, November 17th, this week at 7 p.m. To move forward the water treatment plant for public utilities on the Bergstrom property. A consideration of the regular meeting minutes of November 1st. So I'll take one in your package. Second, any additions, deletions? Marty, you have any comments on the minutes as presented?
I just had, I did have one comment. I think, I don't think it requires changing the minutes, but at least put on the record that when we had under consideration of organizational chart from the Board of Finance, it says they are appointed by the Board of Selectmen. We all know that that's not the case. So I believe they're nominated by the town committees, the major town committees, and then they're sworn in by the town clerk. That was it. And I don't think you need to make a correction. It's on the record now, so somebody knows. That's all.
All right. You okay with that? Okay. All right. Thank you, Marty, for that clarification. All those in favor of accepting minutes as presented? Aye. Carries. Update on the fire truck. Brad is taking care of this now. There's, they're doing the paperwork and getting it to the purchasing agent to put the truck up for auction. There was a comment made. They don't think they can get that minimum price, but we're going to stick with that minimum price to start with. Sure. Consideration of the tax refund in an amount of $12,690.39 as a result of overpayment of taxes presented by our tax collector, Paula.
Make a motion that we approve the tax refund of $12,690.39 as a result of overpayment of taxes presented by Paul Usher.
Second. Any other discussion on the motion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Consideration of $4,941 from the ARPA funds for United Alarms video surveillance for the Bethel Volunteer Fire Department. We had second.
Discussion.
Okay, we had sent this to the Board of Finance and they kicked it back to us, and discussion with some of the members of the Board of Finance. We agreed to flip-flop some of the money, so that's what the motion is to take this money from the ARC funds.
Second. Already seconded. Just
Yeah.
vote on it.
All right, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. All right, consideration of $6,000 from the ARC fund for security systems for Stony Hill Volunteer Fire Department to be done by the Bethel IT department. And it's the same scenario that we're just switching funds from capital non-recurring to back to the ARPA funds. Did you second that?
Yep.
Any other discussion?
No.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Next is consideration of the replacement liner for the portable pond at a cost of $1,989 from the ARPA funds for Bethel Volunteer Fire Department.
Second.
Any other discussion? All in favor? Aye. Okay, next item is consideration of the upfits for the two Chevy PPBS Police Department in the amount cars in the amount not to exceed $31,311.88.
That changed from our agenda.
Right, the chief came in with the exact numbers.
You presented to us, or
Yes, they're in the packet.
C1 and C2.
there it
right?
is, C1, C2,
Yeah.
specialty warrant.
I think you should,
Refer it back to the Board of Finance.
no, I think you should, on your agenda, what you ought to do is make a motion to, because it's a regular meeting, you can change your agenda to change the amount of money, that's all. In other words, put down the exact amount that you're talking about for the agenda. Because you've changed it.
Oh, to change on the agenda?
Right, so you should put down, just to make a motion that, you know, the agenda be adjusted to reflect that, you know, the item is the cost of, and I don't remember what you said, instead of the $30,000, that's all.
All right, take back my motion and are you take back the second for right now?
Sure.
Okay, make a motion that we adjust the consideration of the upfits for the two police cars to $31,311.88 as presented by the chief for the two upfits of the cars.
Second.
Any other discussion on the change of the agenda? All in favor? Aye. All right, now I'll make a motion that we approve the consideration of the upfits of the two Chevy PPBS for the police department cars in the amount of $31,311.88.
Second.
Any other discussion to come from the ARCA funds also? All in favor? Aye. All right. Reason right through this agenda this evening. Consideration of setting a date, time, and place December 6, 2022 at 6:30 p.m. in meeting room A of the Municipal Center for a special town meeting for approval of the purchase of 134 South Street for parking at Parloa Park. The Board of Finance approved this, and the last step is the town meeting to give an okay for the final purchase of the property. Any other discussion? All in favor? Aye.
Make a motion to.
All in favor?
That was quick.
Aye. We're adjourned at 7. What time do you have? Because that clock is wrong.
7:09.
7:09. Thank you, Mary. Thank you, Brian.
No problem.